I'm honestly just devastated, and I could never imagine anything like this just happening. And I just want to send out prayers to the ones that was lost last night. We're actually working right now to identify the families so we can help assist them through this tough time. You know, my fans really mean the world to me, and I always just really want to leave them with a positive experience. And anytime I can make out, anything that's going on, I stop the show and, help them get the help they need. Um, I could just never imagine the severity of the situation. We've been working closely. We've been working closely with everyone to just try to get to the bottom of this. The City of Houston, HPD, Fire Department. Everyone to, help us figure this out. So if you have any information, please just contact your local authorities. Everybody continue to just keep your prayers. I'm honestly just devastated, and I could never imagine anything like this just happening. And I'm gonna do everything I can to keep you guys updated and just keep you guys informed on what's going on. Love you all.
All right, y'all. This video isn't going to be that long. I only got one thing to say about all this madness. Not just one thing to say. I got a little bit to say, but it's not going to take long for me to say it. Look, at the end of the day, first of all, rest in peace to the young individuals that lost their lives because of the foolishness by way of a Travis Scott concert. I'm not really a Travis Scott fan. Every now and again, Spotify pops up a song, maybe when I'm taking a long road trip. And if I like it, I'll let it play. But otherwise, I'm not really a Travis Scott fan. And so I didn't realize how much just chaos that ensues at his concerts. And so it does appear that this is just an ongoing situation. But look, this is no surprise. This is, typical hyena behavior. Apparently he encourages just unlawful behavior, I'll say, at his concerts, allows his fans to disrespect his security, tells his fans that it's okay to run over barricades and fly past security, tells them that security can't stop them all. You can't stop them all. So basically puts security in a crazy position, puts the crowds in dangerous positions. Just no foresight of what could happen when you don't put safety first in your concerts. It seems that even with precautions being taken at concerts, Travis Scott has made it clear that precautions be damned. We're going to do what we do, and we're going to encourage our fan bases to just act like a bunch of neurotic, chaotic individuals. And, this appears to be a thing, particularly with Travis Scott concerts. Now, I know that there have been situations at other concerts where people pass out and they get too excited. I don't understand, the whole celebrity worship, can't relate, but apparently this is a thing. But supposedly this is the most deadly thing to go down in the U.S. since about 40 years ago. You know what I mean? And, you see other artists tell their fan base when they're going crazy in the audience to calm down, not only because they probably care, but mainly and probably primarily because we don't want people to get hurt. Safety first. Literally, safety first is how we run things in this country. Safety is number one with literally everything. Everything that we, that runs the economy of this country, safety is literally number one. And I think that other artists have enough foresight to understand that safety is number one. We want to keep everybody safe. I don't want a potential lawsuit on my hands. But hyenas don't have that same type of foresight. And that is definitely the case with this situation dealing with Travis Scott, for sure. You know, it's a part of his culture to have a bunch of kids just passing out and being carried out by the ambulance. You know what I mean? And for him, this was just another day in the office. You know what I mean? Number one, it's because, you know, he encourages crazy behavior, which, you know, like, that just tells you, especially when you know your fan base are a bunch of kids, you don't care about them. You don't care about safety first. You see a bunch of people being carried out, a bunch of people dancing on ambulances, which apparently what went down with this, was it called Astro Star, whatever concert or what have you. His fan base knows that this is the type of behavior he wants, that he likes, that he accepts, and that he's going to encourage. And I would even argue that maybe the event planners understand this culture of Travis Scott as well, which is probably why they didn't do anything about the shenanigans that were happening earlier in the day when a bunch of kids were over there knocking over barricades to go into the concert, because that alone should have shut things down. And I'm not excusing the event planners either, because I would say that they're number one responsible, because I don't care what an artist says. This is your liability. So you tell the artist to sit down, have several seats. And if they say on the you know, for me, as somebody who actually has worked regulation and understands safety and how it supersedes pretty much everything that we do, if I was the one managing this event or managing any event, particularly from artists like Travis Scott, who have a reputation of allowing chaos to ensue, there would be a very hefty contract to make sure that this individual does not do these things. And if that contract is violated, I would immediately tell the stage managers to end everything on stage. End everything on stage. We're not about to have this ghetto mess go down on my watch. Absolutely not. And so this just seems like, you know, it's very, very unfortunate. But one thing that one of my subbies mentioned, and I post this on my community board, he went too far this time, because we know hyenas don't care. We know hyenas don't give a damn about anybody but themselves. And supposedly there was, not supposedly, I saw the footage of a fan was over there trying to steal Travis Scott's shoe or something, and he stopped the entire concert to have his fan base bring bodily harm to that individual that stole his shoe. But you see a bunch of people passing out in your concert. You see a bunch of ambulance sirens going on in your crowd, and you don't stop your concert for something like that. You see people coming on your stage telling you need to stop the show. People are literally walking off the earth in your audience, and that's not enough for you to stop the show. You see somebody who I heard he already walked off the earth, and he was being, what's it called when they pass the bodies, crowd surfed. He was being crowd surfed to the medics so that he could be escorted to medical care. And he's over there like singing while they're escorting the person who walked away. Back to my subbie's point in my community tab, she said where he finally messed up is this time he impacted non-Black children's, non-Black family members. You're going to learn today. But yeah, that's all I got to say about the situation. Again, rest in peace. But this is typical hyena behavior, and it caught up to this hyena because now you are impacting non-Black family members. But this is why, another reason why it's important to divest. One of the things that I will say, I was happy to see that there was very, very few Black women attending this concert. So that's the only good thing. I did see a couple, but by and large, these were non-Black fans and hyenas. So, but again, rest in peace to the individuals who lost their lives going to messing around with this hyena. And, we just gonna have to wait and see how this is all gonna unfold, because somebody's gonna pay. And if Travis Scott's career is able to come back from this, I'm gonna be very, very surprised, y'all. Not gonna lie. But that's all I got. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much for listening. I'll see you on the next one.